Okay. All right. So we were touching base. Venus is hanging out in Gemini. So again, that's our desires are kind of can be chatty, and there's a lot of communication. So what we want, we're going to have to talk and communicate, whether it's to the mirror, a person in the mirror that we know and love, or a trusted friend or whatnot. And it's kind of interesting. Venus is tied in with relationships, and a lot of people have been having just a hard challenge with relationships the last couple of years with Saturn and Libra. And Saturn's restrictions are really working hard and putting, you reap what you sow, what you put into it, you get out. And so a lot of relationships have been tested greatly. And it's just, it's really easy to go, oh, this isn't working, but try to be honest with yourself and talk about it. And are you spending time with your relationship? Are you really putting in a lot to get out a lot? And be honest. So this cycle of Venus hanging out in Gemini is a lot of communication. That's going to go all the way into the beginning of August. And with the retrograde period I was mentioning before, it's just a long, drawn-out process of really communicating. And this is kind of like a big chance to work on a relationship and improve it. But unless it's really going along well with talking and being, seeing the other person's side at least, and hearing people out, that's kind of the last thing for a lot of relationships have been falling to the way, and there'll be more because that Saturn, it'll finish up its cycle in October. So again, the bright side is you have a lot of opportunity to talk about and communicate and maybe work things out or improve them. But if you're not going to put anything into it, it's just not looking too good for relationships. In June 24th, that's our first Uranus Pluto square. And basically what we're talking about is being inventive, pushing, doing your own thing with regards to business or how you conduct yourself or how you're seen. Just the persona that you put out in the working place or the business world, or just out in the open wherever you are. So the good part is there's a lot of energy and emphasis to really go do your thing. The bad part is if you're not doing, you take care of your business, maybe you're working for a boss, they could kind of have a blow up, or they could, it could get kind of negative. But just keep working on it. And if you are working for someone else, that's okay. But just you really have to kind of be inventive and bring something new to the table, and look at the business as not just you working for them, but you're part of the business. And that's kind of the energy that's coming along, as we're all working together and growing, and just some way of evolving, because there is lots of change coming. It's already happening now. We can see the world with technology and just how we're doing business differently, and multiple jobs, and just having to know so many things. So there's a quick look at a couple of points for the next several months, and actually on into October. For more information, please come to my website at astrology1234.com. That's astrology1234.com. And there's plenty of ways there's information to check out. You can drop me an email under the contact button. It's really easy. If you wanted to email me, it's astrologist1234@gmail.com. And again, my website is astrology1234.com. If you'd like a reading, I can go over your chart, empower you. We'll use some tools of astrology, see some cycles, some timing, get some information that will really assist you in whatever direction you want to go. Just drop me a line at astrologist1234@gmail.com. And again, you can just check out my website. The email link's there in the contact button at astrology1234.com. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Check back in the future. We'll get back to you with some more information and kind of keep you on the trends of what's going on and what I see. And feel free to email me, send some information if you have questions or what you think is happening in the world, and we'll talk about it in the chart.